Day by day, thousands of kilometers of paper and sheet film web are being printed worldwide. Innovative presses allow innovative products to be created out of paper reel around the clock. Modern printing technology brings color to our lives. Perfected technologies are required to produce newspapers, flyers, brochures, magazines, books, and sophisticated packaging in the desired form. Whether paper reels or sheet films, these presses can process anything and transform it into a high-grade printed product. In general, production with a capability for the future demands efficient material consumption at the highest quality. In addition, interruptions in production due to the system or operations must be reduced. Long, disruption-free production runs are very important too, while reducing the costs for maintenance and upkeep at the same time. On the long route through the web press, from unwinding the paper reel to diverting finished subproducts to dispatch, or rewinding for further processing in production sizing units, the web has to withstand the strongest mechanical stress loads because the material is accelerated, spanned, printed on, dried, heated up, and cooled. Using additional units which generate a high mechanical impact on the sensitive printed image, the printed web is fed into the press folder for further processing and product separation. After all this, a product is expected that has been perfectly printed, is immaculately clean, displays brilliant colors, and is effective for advertising so that it can be devoted to its intended use. That seems almost impossible. The reason is that feeding the web through the machine is forced along using guide rollers, turner bars, draw rollers, cylinders, and sliding surfaces. And it's always there, the seemingly insurmountable contact problem with the surfaces of the guiding web feed elements and the fresh print. Meanwhile, the processing and optimization of these surfaces has reached a tentatively acceptable standard because rough chrome plating, a glass bead coating, and siliconizing the guide rollers diminish the damage done to the printed image. Although, when function slows down, web contact leads to extremely high mechanical wear and tear on the guide components. Here's where the main problem lies in guiding the web before it reaches the print units. Very strong wear and tear. The sanding effect of the printing material destroys the cylindrical form of the rollers and leads to the formation of creases in the paper web. With the development of Tribocer functional coatings, Cotec is breaking new ground in surface technology, especially in those places where extreme demands are being placed on the attributes of web guide and draw rollers. As specialists, we take on the challenges our customers' problems present. At best, there would be no adhesion of ink at all. Ideally, there would be only a few points of contact and no marks on the sensitive printed image. And no ink transfer of fresh or pre-dried ink in print-free areas. Ink repellent properties and a large number of transport media with adhesive properties would just about make things perfect. The guarantee that the web feed is being guided securely and precisely should be provided. A substantially higher resistance against wear and tear is called for than in the materials used until now. Sheet films and paper webs must be guided with assurance, safely, and free of electrostatic charge. There can be no electrostatic discharges in areas safeguarded against explosion. And of course, the best attributes for cleaning are called for too, so that pressure-sensitive adhesives, sealing lacquers, and ink deposits on the coating can be removed simply and easily. However, a universal coating like this does not exist. But Cotec does exist, and as a result, the possibility for you to coordinate guide roller coatings that match your requirements. By combining a customized plasma coating with an ink repellent sealer, Tribocer technology covers a very broad spectrum of requirements. The plasma coating is a great deal more resistant to wear and tear than chrome and can be equipped with the widest variety of attributes. For example, a metallic hard material coating for a several times greater abrasive resistance, one that is electrically conductive and has a substantially longer useful service life. This metallic or ceramic hard coating guards the ink repellent sealer against wear and tear and thus secures its function on a long-lasting basis. Coatec combines the properties for you any way you require them for a multitude of application options. Even though intervals for cleaning generally cannot be avoided, in individual cases, Tribocer functional coatings reduce these intervals by up to 80%. Just ask us about long-lasting, cost and time-saving solutions that suggest themselves for integration into all areas of your production. Coatec refits rollers you no longer use, turning them into absolutely functional, good-as-new web feed guide elements for high-endurance application under the most difficult conditions. With Tribocer, you safeguard the quality of your production, cost-optimized and functionally assured. Tribocer from Coatec.